Welcome to Streaming Deluxe. My name is still Mr. Orange, and my friends, it's Steam Grand Prix summer sale time. So the summer sale is going to be between June 25th and July the 9th, so quite some time. And yeah, in the beginning or the first day, the first hour of the summer sale, we see this obligatory servers crash. And it took me some time to actually get the summer sale finally up and running, and as you can see in the background, that's the Grand Prix theme. So there's some cars, some racing cars, and even trucks are racing down. So I like this theme a lot. I think it looks fresh and cool. And what I also especially like here is that the different features are back. But they are only features, they are not, let's say, some sort of power sales, but they say, yeah, let's feature games, and they even feature games that you already own, which is a bit confusing actually, since Steam started not to feature any more games that you actually own. But whatever, I would say, I kind of like it to see how much a game costs now on sale that I already own, so it's always a good comparison. Alright, so I would say in this video I'm not going to find out now directly the best offers and best deals, but I would say we go through the summer sale and find out a little bit what it has to offer and how it is set up at this time. So how Steam Valve thought about how it is the best way to present this year's deals. For example, here we see the featured games, and then you can directly add it here to the cart, so it makes it all a little bit easier. You can directly see also then some pictures and the review score with like very positive for Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Devil May Cry, so they're all very positive games there, as well as Astroneer, so the featured games are very positive overall. And you can see here 50% down, 34% down, 25% down. So I wouldn't say these are really good offers, but of course, yeah, half price for Assassin's Creed Odyssey is always good. 40 euros for Devil May Cry 5, still a little bit expensive, I would say. And Astroneer, 21 euros, might be a good price. I don't really have an opinion about this game. Might be a good game or not, so I don't own it myself. And then we see some more featured games, which has not the add to cart button, so you actually have to click on the little images in order to put the game then in your basket. So Zombie Army Trilogy, where it's coming also a new Zombie Army game in the future, is now 80% down, €8.39, still very good price, I would say. Also Jurassic Park Evolution, €13.49, a game that I own, also very good price. Then we have like here a new category. It's mentioned there turn-based games. Then you see different turn-based games also. They're not featured, so you cannot put them immediately in your bag. But the prices here are like 60%, 75%, 35% down, so quite high percentages, I would say. Then we have the casual games, also another category. So here the percentage is actually not so high. We have 15%, 20%, but we also have like 25% for Castle of Illusions, for example. Then again, here more featured games. So as we can see, we have here more featured games, then here more featured games. This is a little bit weird actually to put it up like this by Steam. So featured games, more featured games, then we have the category featured, and then again more featured games. But the funny part is also here a lot of games. I own this, 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 and I don't own Chrono Trigger or Shining Resonance. So also they're showing me the games that I already own. This might change maybe during the sale, so it's very much possible that this is actually an early version of the Steam sale, and maybe the servers will adapt, and then as always the games that you already own, they are not going to be shown anymore. So how is it with the prices? Yeah, Soul Calibur 5 for 20 euros, quite a good price. Polybridge for 2 euros, well, it's a good price there anyway. So, and then we have whole franchises, which is actually interesting. So like Mortal Kombat, then we see the different Mortal Kombat games. I think I really like this. this way to show the franchise, the different game of the franchise. Then you can actually decide yourself if you think, for example, it's worth to buy now Mortal Kombat 11 for 50 euros around, or Mortal Kombat 10 for like 6 euros, or the old Mortal Kombat Complete Edition for 6 euros as well. So it's very interesting to see if it's worth buying the new game or the older game due to the franchise. So click now here, then we have Dishonored. Okay, not showing the franchise here. Then I actually have to click on it. Then I have Resident Evil franchise, which is very interesting. So I really like this featured franchise button. So Resident Evil 2 we get now for 40 euros, and then you can also see the old Resident Evil games. Or like Tomb Raider is also very interesting for franchises to buy. You can see the whole collection you get for 38 euros. The whole Tomb Raider the other Tomb Raider, Rise, is it right? No, it's the classical. Okay, no, it's a whole Tomb Raider collection for 38 years, so if you don't own any of the Tomb Raiders. Middle-earth, Call of Duty franchise, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, for 34 years you get cheaper keys on some key sellers, and then we have Just Cause, like with Just Cause Fall for 24 euros, sorry. Very interesting. So Shadow Warrior, that's actually really good. That's I like this the most now in this sale, I would say. This option to see the different prices of the franchises, but I own most of the games and it doesn't show me that I don't own the game. Alright, then we have here up to 75% and under 10 euros, and that's very interesting. So 20 euros for Neo, for example, or for Tomb Raider then again, and under 10 euros. I think this is missing. That might be a little bug now of the sale. Then we have browse more though. City building games, military simulation games, digital tabletop games, turn-based games, casual games, visual novels, role-playing games, management games, virtual reality games, survival games, racing games, 4X strategy games, rogue-like games, stealth games, horror games, sports games, first-person shooters games. Oh my god, a lot of categories are like this. So I guess when you can click on this, we do it immediately. Then okay, and then we have top sellers, also not filled up yet. So also a problem with the server, I guess. So we will also not see anything here. But I think I'm going to click now on roguelike games, for example. And we see the server is still down. So alright, so here you see other games that I already downloaded, and the Steam stop page, and the server is down. So like always, so I have to wait now, or we all have to wait. But I wanted to give you, actually, if you're interested in the new Steam sale, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's hope that the server goes up again, and then we're going to enjoy the new summer sale. So thank you very much for watching, my friends.